Hello and welcome to this video tutorial on 42 data. Today I will show you how you can integrate offline data into 42 data as tables. In particular, we will extract tables from research publications and we will use them in an answer. So extracting this data, for extracting data out of unstructured sources and make it available in the semantic web, we have developed the so-called data extractor, which you can find here. The data extractor allows you to either paste an HTML or CSV table here or publish an CSV or PDF file. And for example, you can take now one research paper, this PDF paper, which I then upload. And what happens in the background is that this PDF file is analyzed regarding its structure, and we identify, for example, tables, named entities, and so on and so forth. So what you see here is one table extracted of a PDF. It is an experiment where regression, ranking, and a combination of both algorithms have been tested on different test data sets with different parameters and settings. And you have two results here, the area under the curve loss and the mean squared error. So here are the numbers. What we have to do is we have to, so this has been lost, that this heading is also regression and ranking and combined of both. So the colors indicate that this blue are dimensions, which means they are qualifying the data. So there is some kind of categorization like the method here. And the green ones are the actual measurements, so the observations you took. In statistical terms, it would be the dependent variable. And in database terms, it would be the quantifiable variable. So it's the error you measure for this method under this parameter and this data set. So we only want to have this table. There are other tables too, but we will remove them for the demo. And when you now quantified when you now have specified what the qualifying and quantifying dimensions are, then you can go to the next step. Our services try to guess that automatically. That also happened in that use case, but that is not always possible, and you might have specified by hand using that kind of menu. Okay, so in the next step, what happens now is that you have a table, but the table is in a way that there is a header in the table that specifies the type. So that here is the task or data set, and here every row is a value. And this is what we call a normalized table, and such as it is represented in the database. You can give a label here, learn to rank, Scully, a short description, I do not insert that here, and a source, where do you get that? I got it from mendeley.com. And then you can store that data. It brings you back to, here now you have all my data cubes that I already uploaded. From here you can also, where do I have the learn to rank Scully? From here you can also open it into the visualization tools we already know, and you can download it in different formats, or you can merge it with other datasets. However, this is part of another tutorial. For now, we want to simply use that dataset in an answer. So I'm going back to 42 data, to my discussion page. And here I might have a question on how is the staff to student ratio in universities. I know that question does not fit now, but we have used it in other tutorials too. Simply, you can create an answer. And now you can select not Sparkle queries, but here the next icon is a data cube, the statistical table. And what we have here is we provide a list of all endpoints we know from the linked data cloud that already have data cubes. Ours is this Marvin endpoint. And when you select the endpoint, you get selected all the data cubes here. And these are a lot of data cubes. Here we have this Learn to Rank Scully paper. I selected. And now I can again show the results. And this is now the table we show. When you store that, of course, you can store that answer. You can add additional resources like text and so on. And so as you are used for it from creating answers in 42 data. And you also have these two buttons. One is the analytics and one is the explore button, where you can then again conduct analytics. Oh, sorry for that. Conduct analytics or explore the data set in does not work, sorry for that, or explore the data set using the linked data query and the linked data wizard. Okay, you can also under Discover explore data cubes available without creating an answer. Again, the same interface. You have here the endpoint. Let's say we are going to the European Open Data datasets, and here you have the data cubes, like for example the percentage of SMEs using any computer networks for sales. And here you have the table again displayed, and here the Explore and Analytics buttons, and I hope they work now. Yes, so you can explore that data set, or if you go back, you can also conduct analytics using the linked data visualization wizard. So you have here the bar charts, you have here a bubble chart, and you have here stream river and whatsoever you want to use. So going back to 42 data, this is what you can do here. We regularly update the data cubes, and as you have seen, you can also create data cubes from your own sources. Please note that 42 data, as you have seen, is still in beta. That means there are bugs for sure in there, but we hope to get them fixed soon. And if you discover a bug, please provide us some feedback so that we can remove it for you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for your attention.